Hey, what's up folks? Andrew Bailie here with another guitar tutorial. This last week, on January 21st, I released a song and a video that I'm very proud of. It's called Fuck The OPD. Apologies for the coarse language. You can find that video right here on this channel. You can also stream it on Spotify and all the other platforms. Today, I want to take a second and talk about how I put together some of those chord voicings and how what brought me to making those choices in terms of the structure of the song and kind of the chords that support it. I've also released a video a month or two ago talking about drop 2 voicings, and that would be a good one to go check out, just talking about how those are made, because I'm using a lot of drop 2 voicings in Fuck The OPD. Okay, let's get started. Here's the intro. Okay, so we've got a few things happening here. I'm starting with an E major 7 chord. So I'm using this voicing here, which normally I might associate with a minor chord, but it is a major 7 chord. If I practice my drop 2s, this is one of the shapes that keeps showing up again and again. So I've got the 5 here, which is B, I've got the root, which is E, I've got the major 3rd, G sharp, and I've got C sharp, which is the major 7. So I've got this chord, I'll spell it from the bottom up always. I got 5, 1, 3, 7, okay? And if I put an E underneath that, you can really hear that E majorness of it, okay? My next chord I'm going to, and I decided on these voicings because they're very close together. I like to change chords, change voicings when I change that chord, and I like to end up on something really close to what I was just playing. So that's one strategy you can employ. Obviously there's many strategies, but that's what I did for this one. So I'm moving from E major 7 to E flat 7. And my E flat 7 voicing is very similar to my E major 7 voicing, except I've got B flat, E flat, G, and D flat on top. So that works out to 5, 1, 3, flat 7, okay? And then this last chord here, so this E flat 7, this last chord here, I'm giving it some movement, all right? And I'm not playing the root, all right? So this on its own, I'm gonna look at as A flat, and that's A flat with a sus, A flat 7 sus if we want to be technical, because I'm playing the 5th, I'm playing the flat 7, and I'm playing, at first, I'm playing the suspended 4th. And when I move it down here, that's the minor 3rd. Now I put that A flat underneath it, and you really hear the quality of that chord. If I just show you this shape, you're probably thinking it's a B major of some kind, because that's what I would associate with that shape. But if we get that full drop 2 voicing, I put that A flat underneath it, you can hear clearly it's an A flat minor 7 chord, and I'm kind of playing with that sus on the top there. Okay, the second time through, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna play E major 7, put my little hammer on there, the E flat 7. Now I'm coming up here. Okay, what's going on here? Well, I had my A flat minor 7 here. If I invert that chord, okay, in other words, I use the same notes that I'm playing here, but I will rearrange them to the next possible position. Instead of 1, 5, 7, minor 7, minor 3, I'm gonna get minor 3, minor 7, 1, 5, okay? That's all I've done. Now, when I change that one note, I've changed a G flat to an F. I'm actually playing, I'm seeing this as an F minor 7, flat 5, or F half diminished, however you want to look at that. Okay, the quality of this chord is root minor third 5, root minor third flat 5, there it is, and minor 7. So what's happening here, if I look at F, I'm seeing I have flat 5 on the bottom, then I have, I've got my F, I've got my root, then I've got my minor third and minor 7 on the top. Now, when I go back into this, to the top of this, I only change one note. That F becomes E, and all of a sudden, I'm back at E major 7. The last time I go through this, now I'm playing the same voicing here that I played for E flat major 7, or for E major 7, excuse me, and I'm moving it down to D, okay, and that's all that's happening. So I'll play this again. E major 7, E flat 7, A flat sus to the A flat minor 7, E major 7, E flat 7, inverted A minor 7 to an inverted F half diminished, back to the E major 7, E flat 7, the A flat thing again, and then D major 7. Now in the verse, so that's the intro. In the verse, I'm starting on B major 7, okay? And this is a very simple voicing. If you know your major 7s, you know this voicing. It's 1, 5, major 7, major 3, or 1, 5, major 7, 3. Then I'm moving it to B flat 7, again, standard root position voicing. 5, well, for guitar at least, 5, 1, 5, flat 7, 3, okay? But then, coming down here, I'm playing D major 7. This is actually an octave, exact octave below the voicing that I just played for D major 7. So I've got 5, 1, 3, major 7, okay? Then I'm moving it to this chord, which I'm calling A flat 7 sus. And then I'm moving it to C major 7, same voicing I had on D major 7, which is 5, 1, 3, 7, G flat 7 sus, and I'm playing regular old E, okay, at the very end of that phrase. Now, it's tempting when you're playing some of these drop 2 voicings, you got some jazz stuff happening or stuff that could be construed as jazz guitar. It's very tempting to kind of poo-poo those open chords that maybe you learned when you were just first starting out on guitar. And I'm here to say, don't fucking do that. Because sometimes those regular old open chords, you know, are going to be the best fit. You know, think of things in terms of what do I want to hear? And I spent a lot of time mulling over these chord changes and the specific voicings I wanted to use, and I got to the end of this phrase, and that E major was just like the best thing I could do there. Okay, then I wrap it around by playing D major 7, G major 7, and I'm back to B major 7. And those are both root position voicings, 1, 5, 7, 3, 1, 5, 7, 3 in D and G respectively, and then it comes back to the B. Now, the chorus of this song is exactly the same as the intro, except I'm going to play it down here. So, how does it taste? How does the leather taste? Okay, you see what I've done? I'm playing that E major 7 again, same voicing. 5, 1, 3, 7. Then I'm playing E flat 7, 5, 1, 3, flat 7. Then I'm playing A flat minor, A flat sus, A flat 7 sus, 1, 5, flat 7, 4, and then I'm taking the 4 off. The sus 4 becomes the minor third, and that's just regular old 1, 5, flat 7, flat 3. Okay, second time, then here's that inverted A flat minor 7 again. So I've got flat 3, flat 7, 1, 5. I change the G flat to an F. I've got F minor 7 flat 5. I've got flat 5, 1, flat 3, flat 7. There it is. I change that F to an E again. I've got my E major 7. go around again, last chord, excuse me, D major 7, 5, 1, 3, 7. And you can see, you want to be very accurate with these chords, as I just did. I accidentally added that note on the B string, and it completely ruins it. So you want to be careful to make sure that you're only playing the correct notes when it comes to these voicings. Anyway, I hope you've had a chance to check out the track, check out the video. Big shout out to New Vision Creatives for the video, and you can check out that video in this channel. It's called Fuck The OPD. You can check out the song on Spotify and anywhere else you stream your music, on all platforms. And I hope that today's tutorial was insightful. I'll be getting back to some concepts and some songs that inspire me in the near future. But I want you to keep in mind that as you're practicing, you drop 2 concepts, and really wherever you're at, if you practice and you work on that stuff, you can sometimes come up with ideas and write based on them. And that is a little bit of what happened with this specific chord progression. Is I kind of just got in the mode and got to practicing some of this stuff and put some voicings really close to each other, and ended up really liking some of it. So your practice time can lead to creativity, and vice versa. So hope that this was informative, and I hope that you got something out of it. And one more thing, if you are into Fuck The OPD and you like the single, you like the video, please share it on your platforms. All right, have a great week, and I will come right back next week with another tutorial. Take care, everybody.